Paris Jackson, the poised and introspective daughter of the King of Pop, has long navigated the treacherous waters of fame with a grace that belies her tumultuous upbringing. At 27, she's carved a path as a model, actress, and musician, her ethereal beauty and haunting vocals echoing her father's legacy while forging her own. Yet, beneath the Instagram filters and red carpet poise lies a story of profound pain, one she's chosen to share in raw, unfiltered detail through a TikTok video that has resonated deeply with fans and survivors alike. In this candid clip, Jackson illuminated more than her famous features. She exposed a perforated septum, a stark, physical testament to years of drug abuse that ruined her life, serving as both a warning and a badge of hard-won survival. With over 76,000 followers hanging on her words, she transformed a personal affliction into a public service announcement, her voice steady despite the vulnerability. The video opens with Jackson's signature vulnerability, her face close to the camera as she confesses, "I have a really loud whistle when I breathe through my nose." What follows is a medical revelation wrapped in emotional truth. A perforated septum, a hole in the cartilage dividing the nostrils, caused not by injury or illness, but by the relentless erosion of substance abuse. Shining her phone's light into her nostril, she reveals the lit-up void, a tunnel of transparency that's as shocking as it is honest. "That is what you think it's from," she says, the ellipsis hanging heavy with implication. Cocaine, she implies without naming it outright, the drug's caustic grip eroding nasal tissue over time, a common yet seldom discussed consequence among survivors. According to medical experts, such perforations can lead to chronic whistling, infections, and breathing difficulties, but for Jackson, it's a sonic scar, a constant auditory reminder flaring in quiet moments or studio sessions. "It's a bitch when you're in the studio," she admits, her laugh laced with irony, underscoring how this relic hampers her artistry. But Jackson's disclosure transcends anatomy. It's a clarion call to youth teetering on the edge. Don't do drugs, kids. Or, do. Everyone is going to have the experience they need to have with life. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. But I don't recommend it because it ruined my life. This nuanced admonition, acknowledging free will while decrying destruction, mirrors her holistic approach to recovery. She's not preaching perfection, she's sharing survival. At nearly 6 years sober, Jackson has rebuilt from the ashes of addiction that ignited in her late teens. Growing up under the shadow of Michael Jackson's 2009 death, she grappled with grief, anxiety, and the predatory glare of paparazzi. By 15, she was experimenting with alcohol and marijuana. By 17, harder substances entered the fray, a spiral exacerbated by self-harm and a 2016 suicide attempt that landed her in the ER. "I was at my lowest," she later told Rolling Stone. "The drugs were an escape, but they trapped me deeper." Her perforated septum, developed around age 20, became a physical echo of that internal collapse, whistling like a siren's warning during breaths stolen in hidden corners. Refusing surgical correction speaks volumes about her commitment to sobriety. "I don't want to get plastic surgery to fix it. You have to take pills when you do a surgery that gnarly and I don't want to FK with that." Anesthesia's opioid cocktail, even temporary, evokes the abyss she clawed from, a calculated risk she's unwilling to take. Instead, she endures, threading humor through hardship. "I can put a spaghetti noodle through my nostril and move it back and forth." The image is grotesque yet empowering, a DIY demo of resilience. Ending with a demo of the whistle, a high-pitched keen through inhalation, Jackson humanizes the abstract, inviting empathy over pity. It's a sound she's lived with for 7 years, a quirky quirk in conversations, but one that now carries purpose, education through exposure. Jackson's journey to this moment of transparency is a tapestry of therapy, artistry, and advocacy. In 2017, she entered treatment for emotional health, emerging with tools to confront trauma. Music became her salve. Albums like her 2020 EP, Let Down for Nobody, channel raw emotion into anthems of healing. Tracks like the titular single Pulse with the Ache of Recovery, her voice, reminiscent of her father's falsetto but grounded in grit, whistling faintly in the background mixes, an unintended signature. Modeling for Chanel and acting in American Horror Story provided outlets for expression, but it was her 2023 sobriety milestone, 5 years clean from heroin and alcohol, that unlocked deeper candor. "It's because I'm sober that I get to smile today," she posted on Instagram. "I get to make music. I get to feel heartbreak in all its glory." This perforated septum video extends that narrative, demystifying addiction's aftermath in an era of glamorized excess. Her story intersects broader conversations on celebrity and substance use. As Michael's daughter, Paris inherited not just talent but scrutiny. Tabloids dissected her every misstep, from tattoos to tears. Yet she's flipped the script, using platforms like TikTok, once a Gen Z playground, to bridge generational gaps. Fans praise her for normalizing imperfection. "You're brave for showing the real," one commented. Survivors echo her sentiment, sharing their own scars and replies, fostering a virtual support circle. Medically, perforated septums affect thousands, treatable via grafts but risky for the newly sober, validating her choice. Jackson's warning resonates amid rising youth opioid rates, her fame amplifying the message: drugs don't discriminate but recovery demands discipline. As she closes the video with that haunting whistle, Jackson embodies redemption's quiet power. No longer the fragile teen eclipsed by legacy, she's a voice for the voiceless, her nose's hole a portal to hope. In revealing what was hidden, she heals not just herself, but a world weary of facades. Her life, once ruined, now rebuilds, whistle and all, proving that true beauty emerges from broken places.